Happy Wednesday, guys. Was just outside power washing, so I'm a little disheveled. But I do not want to forget to do my morning work video, Joelle. Thank you for keeping me on my toes. So, starting off with Wordy Wednesday. And we have our three misspelled words, spring into spelling, rewrite the misspelled word on the line. So the first word is event, the second word is moment, and the third word is defend. So all of these words have the n sound in them. Ed, n, n. So we're not going to spell event with an I. We are going to spell event with an E. En is the event. Moment, same exact thing. I know it sounds like we say moment, int, but it's moment. So again, we're going to go with that ed, take out that W because we don't want OW for the O sound. Okay. So moment. And the last word is defend. End. Defend. So we're not going to do defined. We're going to take out that I, make it an E, and spell defend. Okay. Oddball. Each number gives you 4 words. 3 of those words go together in some way. One word is the oddball word, and it stands out. So for number 1, we have the word example, model, instance, and priority. Okay. So if I give you an example, I'm showing you something that you're going to do. If I model something for you, I'm showing you something you're going to do. If I give you an instance, which is another word for an example, I'm showing you what to do. A priority is something that needs to be done right now. So out of all 4 of those, the word that is the oddball, make sure I'm spelling it right, is the word priority. Okay. Even though it's something that's going to be done now, it's not the one like example, model, and instance. Number 2, describe, understand, illuminate, and clarify. Okay. So if I'm trying to get you to learn something, I can describe it to you. Okay. I can illuminate it for you, which means bring light to it. Or I can clarify it where I take the information and I make it more understandable. Okay. Now, understand is the oddball. Even though I'm trying to make you understand, it's not the same as those other 3 words. So, your oddball word is understand. And number 3, we have duo, alone, solitary, and single handed. Okay. Now, a duo, if you're in a duo, that means there's 2 of you. Okay. Or there's 2 things. Alone, you're by yourself. Solitary, you're by yourself. And single handed means you've done something by yourself. So, out of all 4 of those words, the only one that is the oddball is duo because it's talking about 2 and not just 1. Okay. I've kind of noticed that these videos are letting me go past 5 minutes, so I'm just going to keep going and hopefully just upload all of this into one video. So, on to Wordless Wednesday. We have parenthesis, 24 times 5 parenthesis times 3 equals. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. We have to do what's in the parentheses first. So we have to do 24 times 5. 5 times 4 is 20. Put the 0, carry the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 more is 12. So the parenthesis is 120. And now we have to take that 120, continue the rest of the number sentence, and multiply it by 3. So if we take 12 and multiply it by 3, that's 36, right? then we add our 0. So your total should be, after you do the parentheses and then multiply by 3, 360. Subtraction. 642,096 minus 23,567. While you guys are writing this down on a piece of paper from the picture that's underneath of the morning or underneath of the daily assignments, make sure you line up your place values. Your ones over your ones, your tens over your tens. Try to keep yourself nice and organized. Okay, starting in our ones. 6 minus 7. Okay, 7 on the floor is bigger. We're going to have to go next door and borrow. So we're going to take this 9, make that an 8, and then take that 110 and take it back to the ones and add it to the 6 that are already there. And now we have 16. 16 minus 7 is 9. Now we have 8 minus 6. We can do that because it's big on the top. No need to stop. 2. Moving on to our hundreds. 0 minus 5. It's big on the floor. We got to go next door. Make that to a 1. And then we're going to unpack that 1,000 into 10 hundreds. 10 minus 5 is 5. Now we go to our thousands place. 1 minus 3. We can't do it. If you have 1, there's not enough there for you to take away 3. So again, we have to go to our next place value. We're going to take one of those 10,000s. We're going to unbundle it back into the thousands. And that's going to give us 11,000. 11 minus 3 is 8. Now we have 3 minus 2. We can do because it's big on the top, no need to stop. And 6 minus 0 is 6. So 618,529. I'm going to do a very quick check here at the bottom. Take my answer, add the smaller number, see if we end up with the number at the top. $642,096, which we do. There's your little quick check, so we know that that answer is correct. 618,529. Make sure you're practicing your quick checks. Just get used to doing that every single time, and then you'll know that you don't make a mistake. And our last one, 1,302 divided by 6. Divide, multiply, then subtract. Bring it on down, bring it on back. We're going to do it 4 times because it's a 4-digit dividend. So, first thing, divide. 1 divided by 6. Can't do it. So then you multiply 0 times 6 is 0. Subtract 1 minus 0 is 1. Bring down your 3. So now we're going to go back to the top and start again. 13 divided by 6 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. 13 minus 12 is 1. And then we're going to pull down our next number, which is 0. Now we're going to go all the way back up to the top and do it again. We're on our 3rd step. So now we have 10 divided by 6. Can only go in once. So 10 minus 6 gives us 4. And then we're going to pull down our 2. Now we're going to go back up to the top and do our steps one more time. 42 divided by 6, that's going to go in evenly, right? 42 minus 42, nothing's left over, so we do not have a remainder. So if we're right, and we're going to do a quick check, get used to doing a quick check, 217 should be our answer. So remember how to quick check. Take your quotient, or the answer that you just got. Multiply it by the divisor, the number outside of the house. And then if you get the number that was inside of the house, 1,302, then you know your quick check just told you that you got it correct. Okay. Well, that's it for Wordless Wednesday. Now tomorrow, I've talked to most of you, so you know that tomorrow we only have to do work up until about 12 o'clock, and then it's officially spring break until April 20th. We're not coming back to school on April 20th as of now. They've kept us out indefinitely, which means until the governor says that it's okay for us to return back to school, we do not have a return date at this time. I'm praying every day and hoping that everything fixes itself soon and that we can be back in the classroom at least sometime in the month of May. Still have Olympic Day, still, be able to spend some time together before we actually go out on summer break. So crossing my fingers, saying a prayer. Hopefully that happens. So tomorrow, I'll put it all in the daily assignments. You're going to finish up anything for the week that you haven't done. If you haven't gotten 2 green lights, if you haven't gotten your a lot of time on your exact path for reading and math, I'm going to have you guys do Thursday and Friday on the morning work. Okay, so we can get that done up for the week. And just make sure that you're getting your Pearson reading assignment done. Okay, this week it was Sleeping Cindy. And if you haven't done any, you are 4 behind. I have about 7 of you that have not done any Pearson assignments for me at all. My next resort is going to be printing them and mailing them to your house so that you can get them done. Okay, all right. Until tomorrow, have a good night.